From the Storm Team Weather Lab, KAMC meteorologist Jacob Riley.
Well, good Saturday evening. As we take a look at our Overton East Sky View camera, things outside right now here in the Hub City look a lot differently than what they did about 12 hours ago. Right now, though, things are dry and look mainly clear across the Hub City. But again, if you go back around 6 a.m. this morning as the sun was beginning to peek over the horizon, we actually had some snowfall on the ground, and it was all thanks to this low pressure system from yesterday. So this low pressure system initially tracked further south than what it was expected to, and as it did so, we were put in the northwestern quadrant of that. So in the northwestern quadrant of that storm system, we had a process take effect that's kind of similar to if you have a wet wash rag. When you have a wet wash rag and you kind of wring it out and all of the water falls out from under it, that's kind of what the atmosphere did with the snowfall last night, and that allowed for a lot of that snow to accumulate here in Lubbock, where we picked up an inch, around 2 inches just to the north of town. And this morning, our satellite view, as you look right when the sun came up, you can see the white was actually showing up from outer space here across the South Plains. But most of that has melted, and whatever's left will continue to melt throughout the overnight hours tonight and through the day tomorrow. When we take a look at the snowfall totals across the region, areas in the light blue here saw around a trace up to around a ½ an inch of snow. Here in Lubbock, the middle range saw anywhere between a ½ of an inch up to an inch and a half. And back on off towards our northwest there near Muleshoe, close to Bailey County as well, that's where we had the highest amounts. Some locations saw over an inch and a half. And in fact, our winner from this event was Bovino with 3 inches of snow north of town here in Lubbock, around 2 inches. Official amount, though, at the National Weather Service office was 1 inch here in Lubbock, which brings us to a total of 1.1 inches for our winter season this year. As we take a look, though, as the storm totals across the southern plains over the last 24 hours, notice all of the wind damage reports over towards Louisiana and Mississippi. We've heard reports as many as 9 fatalities thanks to these storms from Louisiana and Alabama, thanks to a couple of tornadoes that moved through. But again, we did see that snow here in Lubbock, even over towards Abilene and north of the DFW Metroplex earlier today. When we take a look at how many reports, 969 severe weather reports have been reported over the last 24 hours. So bringing the weather back home, we will be a little bit warm as we go throughout the next couple of days. 71 by Tuesday. And then Wednesday into Thursday, we could actually see some more rainfall work its way into the area. Some models showing a little over a ½ of an inch up to about a ½ an inch. We'll keep an eye on that. But what we're going to be looking forward to most, Brian, I know you just love the colder weather. 41 on Thursday with a cold rain across the area.
Yikes.
Yuck. Stay inside Thursday if you can. Warmer for Friday, though, with 60, and then we'll cool back down next Saturday with a high of 48. But not expecting any wintry precip in the next 7 days. Just a cold rain there on Thursday.
All right. We will watch for that. Certainly better than we got this morning.
For sure.